Hello, hello, my friends. From the very first second, we're diving headfirst into culinary chaos. Welcome to Kanan Badalov's cooking show, where even the ingredients put up a fight. Now, don't even think about asking me where I got this ostrich. Honestly, I've scoured the ends of the earth, turned every rock, crossed deserts, and dodged customs officers just to bring this majestic bird to your screen today. Tell me, have you ever tried ostrich meat? Drop a comment below and let's swap stories. What did it remind you of? Chicken, beef, or something else entirely from the meat universe? And hey, before we go any further, make sure you've hit that subscribe button. It's non-negotiable, like salt in soup. You just can't do without it. As we've got an ostrich on the menu today, let's take a moment to really appreciate this magnificent bird. Not just a pretty face with long lashes. This one's got stories. Did you know? The ostrich is the largest living bird on Earth, but don't go looking for it in the skies. It's also completely flightless. Its wings are just for show. But those legs are built for speed. This bird can sprint up to 70 kilometers per hour faster than most cars in traffic. And here's another juicy tidbit. Ostriches don't just roam around aimlessly. They're native to the savannas and semi-arid plains of Africa, thriving in wide open spaces under the blazing sun. No wonder their meat is so lean. These birds get their steps in. Into the oven it goes. For such a powerful bird, ostrich meat is surprisingly delicate when it comes to temperature.
Now, guys, we need 3 hours. Let's make the rice.
I'm roasting this beauty at a gentle 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. No need to go full inferno. This is not a brisket. This meat needs tenderness, not punishment. While it's roasting and doing its thing in the oven, let's not just stand here twiddling our tongs. Let's get the perfect side dish underway. And what better companion than rice? Simple, yes, but when done right, it becomes a soft, fragrant bed where all those bold ostrich flavors can stretch out and shine.
Guys, we need to keep rice in water about half hour, at least.
I'm going with long grain rice today. Light, fluffy, the kind that dances on the fork, not clumps together like last week's leftovers. Dill has this way of enhancing the rice's earthy, nutty undertones, almost like it unlocks the depth you didn't know was there. It's subtle but sharp, like a clever line dropped in the middle of a quiet conversation. But wait, we're not done yet. For that final flourish, that golden glow, that scent that makes people close their eyes and go, we're adding saffron. Just a few threads soaked in warm water.
Thank you.
Now, for one last touch, we'll pour in some melted butter.
Butter.
It melts into the rice like a lullaby, making every grain softer, glossier, more aromatic. The kind of softness that doesn't just melt in your mouth, it glides. Saffron is the most expensive spice in the world, picked by hand, thread by thread, from the heart of the crocus flower. But oh, is it worth it? For color, for aroma, for that subtle, honeyed, almost floral note. It turns our rice from comforting to captivating. I cover the pot with a towel, not just for tradition's sake. There's wisdom in this. The towel traps the steam, letting the rice rest and absorb every last bit of moisture and flavor.
Guys, our rice also done.
You know, in households like ours, everyone lends a hand. And the little ones? Oh, they get quite handy when it comes to daily chores. Take feeding the poultry, for example. Meanwhile, let's take a little pause from the hustle and bustle because every good cook deserves a proper tea break. I still remember the first time I ever tasted ostrich. Not here, not in my own kitchen, but years ago on the outskirts of a dusty village. We'd been invited to a celebration, one of those gatherings where everyone come, and there it was, right in the middle of the courtyard, a whole roasted ostrich. I was hesitant. What do you do with an ostrich anyway? I'd never even seen one that close, let alone eaten it. But then someone handed me a piece. I took a bite, and I swear the world got quieter for a moment. And right as I was lost in the taste, someone handed me a chipped enamel cup full of strong black tea. It brought the flavor into sharper focus, like adjusting a lens. So now, every time I make tea while cooking ostrich, it's not just a habit, it's a homage to a dusty village, to surprise meals, and to the kind of hospitality that wraps around you like a warm blanket. So if you're feeling inspired, if your kitchen's starting to feel a little more alive, don't forget to subscribe. Just look at it, that deep red, taut skin crisping away. Every ridge, every golden curve tells you it's been roasted to perfection. And listen closely, that crackle. That, my friend, is the sound of patience paying off.
Juicy. Gürşah da hazırdı gitti.
The rice is fluffed, golden with saffron, kissed by dill and butter. The ostrich? Sliced, steaming, every bite glistening with promise. The plates are warm. The tea is poured. and the stories are ready to be told. Dinner is served. Not just a meal, but a memory in the making. Ostrich meat is red, not white like most other poultry. In fact, it closely resembles beef in both appearance and flavor, but it's leaner, lower in fat. Think of it as the love child of steak and chicken, hearty, juicy, but with a feather-light conscience. Thank you for cooking with me, for listening, for being part of this little world where food and memory meet in the middle.
Guys, thank you for watching. If you like, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.
Until next time, see you soon, your chef Kanan Badalov